Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Roughing the Competition. My name is Brant, and this is Trevor, and today's going to be NFL Week 13, Part 1.
All right, guys, we've been going for about a week now. We took the holiday off, not something that was originally planned, but hey, we got families too. So we're going to just jump right into this real quick. Let's kick things off with Thursday night. Saints and Cowboys. Now, the Saints rolling 10-1. Cowboys starting to find some rhythm with Amari Cooper. Big beat down on the Redskins during Thanksgiving. Y'all stuffing your faces, and they were stuffing the Redskins' offense. So, with that said, Brant, do you think the Cowboys can continue their Thanksgiving roll and stuff the Saints?
No.
Yeah.
Drew Brees continues his MVP run here. He's lights out. He's playing lights out. Kamara and Ingram are running the ball with just reckless abandon. There's no one stopping them.
Yeah, I mean, I got it down here that past 5 games for the Saints, they've scored 30 points, at least. For the whole season, they haven't had a game under 21. I mean, that alone tells you right there that, you have to score to keep up with them. And the Cowboys are finding their offense, but they ain't got enough offense yet.
No.
So let's see the Cowboys next week. All right, let's get to the Sunday games. Dirty Birds versus, Dirty Birds. As we know, Brant hates the Ravens.
I do.
As we know, we both have picked the Falcons way too many times this year because they've clearly found ways to lose. Both teams kind of need this win. Ravens in the thick of the AFC wild card. Meanwhile, the Falcons, if they have any hope to make the playoffs, they have to win here.
I really don't think there's any hope for the Falcons the rest of the year.
Really?
No. And I am picking the Ravens.
His soul is burning, and so is that shirt that he's wearing.
Well, my thought process, I pick them, they lose.
Yeah.
Maybe the Falcons find some offense, but I really don't think so. Lamar Jackson has won 2 straight games on his legs, not his arm. Prove to me that you can throw the ball, and I'll start being a little more worried about you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually taking the Falcons here. Here's why. Problem with Atlanta is their defense. It's not their offense. I mean, Matt Ryan, 3,683 yards this year, 24-5 TD to interception ratio. He ain't the problem. Julio ain't the problem. Neither is Ridley or Sanu. The problem is that defense couldn't stop a leak with anything. And, the Ravens will probably move on them, but as you said, Lamar can't really throw the ball. He's averaging about 130 passing yards a game and I believe 120 rush. Yeah, he's balanced, but that offense ain't balanced, not with him running like that. All right, so let's move on. Bears and Giants. Here we go, another game that pretty much means nothing for one team, and for another team it's a chance to pad their playoff push. Bears come in 8-3, Giants come in 3-8. I don't know the record. I stopped caring. So, do you give Giants any hope here?
I do.
Yeah?
I don't think Chase Daniel's going to be able to score enough points. I do think Odell and Barkley are starting to actually get going. They are.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I see this as a trip-up game for the Bears.
Oh, big trip-up game. Too bad they're the Bears. They're playing the Giants. Eli sucks. Archie's the only reason why he's still in the league. So, let's just watch Khalil sack him a bunch of times. I got the Bears. All right, we got the Bills and the Dolphins. Like the Bills logo, it's probably going to be snowing in Buffalo. Thank God the game's in Miami. So, Dolphins are still making a playoff push here. Bills are just trying to put together some wins, I think. Not really sure what they're doing there. Maybe having babies if you talk to some of their former players.
Jordan Matthews.
Yeah. So, who do you think wins this one?
I got the Bills.
The baby-making Bills.
The baby-making Bills. Josh Allen won last week, and I just think he wins again. I don't think, even though Miami has a lot of turnovers, I just don't think Miami has enough offense to keep Josh Allen and LaShawn McCoy.
You mean you don't believe in the Tannehill?
No.
Or the Brock Lobster? I do. Mainly because that defense is third in turnovers this year. Behind the Browns, behind the Bears. So I think defense forces a few turnovers. Bills don't have that great of an offense. Yeah, I don't like the Dolphins either, but they'll win. All right, let's go to a couple teams that, tell of 2 cities here, literally. The Bengals, as you can see from their image, we had the Bengals till about week 6. And then we had the Bengals after they realized A.J. Green may be done for the season, and especially after Andy Dalton got rolled out for the rest of the season.
Dang thumb.
Yeah, dang thumb. Too bad they weren't going to make the playoffs anyways. But now they welcome a Broncos team who's well, played pretty well lately. Big wins over the Chargers and Steelers. Do they beat the Bengals this week?
I think they roll the Bengals this week.
Yeah.
The offense is rolling and the defense is just too powerful.
Yeah. I disagree. Because here's the thing. The Bengals lose the games that, well, they should probably win. And they win games they should probably lose. This is a game they should probably lose. Not really rookie quarterback. Might as well be, though, Jeff Driscoll. Against the Broncos team that's playing kind of above their level in some degrees, beating the Chargers and beating the Steelers. I think the Broncos come back to earth a little bit, and I think the Bengals prove that they ain't dead, but there ain't much left.
I think you're just picking different than me.
You can think whatever you want. I'm going to pick right. Speaking of picking right, let's talk about the Lions and Rams. Boy, this one.
I hope we pick the same team here.
Why?
Because I really hope you have common sense.
Did you pick the Lions?
No.
Oh, why not?
Because they suck.
Why would you pick the Rams? Look at that logo. It's old. Went old school.
And no, Lions, I think they're playing for the offseason already. Sorry.
I disagree. Oh, whoops, sorry. I was going to sneak the Lions one out there, but why even bother? It's the Rams. It's going to be the Rams big. Sue's probably going to kill Stafford. Yeah, well. All right, let's talk about the quarterback that killed his team, Blake Bortles, placing, well, the quarterback who's reemerged, the Colts, with Andrew Luck. Luck's looked pretty good lately. They're on a roll, 5-game win streak, if I'm correct. Jags, meanwhile, they might as well be on a 5-game losing streak if they're not. Do you think the Jags can rebound, get a win, new quarterback, new coordinator, new running backs?
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. I love what Andrew Luck's doing right now. Or Captain Andrew Luck, I should say. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah, you need to address him as captain. Twitter says so.
But, yeah, and Jags can't figure out anything on offense. No offensive line, and Bortles is gone. Maybe that actually helps them a little bit, but I still think the Colts win here.
I do think Bortles being gone and Fournette being suspended actually helps them because the Colts won't be able to prepare. Doyle being gone hurts too, but I've been banking him all year, and I love him in fantasy. Sticking with the Colts and Eric Ebron. Come on, man. Called both touchdowns last week. You guys freaked out. Also called that Harris interception. He's still upset about that. Anyways, though, Colts are going to roll here, get their 6th win, which if the Texans win, we could see a big matchup next week. But let's go ahead and move on since you don't want to talk anymore about how bad Bortles is. Let's talk about two teams that, well, are pretty hot. We have the Texans and the Browns. Texans dominated Titans last night, really pulled away in their own division. The Browns, meanwhile, Hugh Jackson gets fired, and they find an offense to go with, well, a really good defense. Who you got?
I'm going with the team that's won 8 games in a row.
Yeah, you think they win 9?
I think they won 9 in a row there. Our defense, J.J. Watt and Clowney are just destroying offensive lines right now.
True.
If you double one, the other guy's going to get to the quarterback. So you have to single block both of them, and it's rough on any offensive line.
You know it is rough on any offensive line, but same thing you said about that defense, I can say about this defense. Yes, the Browns defense. Let's talk about them for a sec.
Jeez.
Plus 14 turnover differential, matched with the Bears. By the way, they have 5 more turnovers than anybody but the Bears. They forced the ball out of the offense's hands. And guess what? Deshaun Watson, he's been known to hand that ball over a couple times. I think he hands it over a few times here. But you know who hasn't been handing over the ball lately? Baker Mayfield. You know who's going to continue not handing over the ball? Baker Mayfield. You know who else hadn't handed over the ball? That whole Browns offense.
And Nick Chubb.
1 turnover. Yes, I said it. 1 turnover since Hugh Jackson was fired. That was an interception. Means they ain't fumbled. They've actually only fumbled 3 times this year. And they're not doing either one of those this week.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Texans. Streak's over. All right, let's talk about a team that needs to get a streak going and the team who, well...
At least you get a good new NFL draft.
Yeah, but who you got here?
Packers have to win eventually again, right?
I don't know.
Do they need that? I think they have to. Like, I think it's law that Aaron Rodgers can't lose to the Cardinals.
Interesting thing this week. Rodgers had his press conference. A lot of people thought he'd come out and have the same response he did a few years ago when he came back from the collarbone and said, "We're going to win out. Face it, guys, we're going to win out." He didn't quite say it like that this time. It was more of,
We have to win this game. We have to win that game.
yeah, it's more of we're going to go back home, beat Arizona, and we're going to try and go beat Atlanta at home. Then we got a couple road games. One's in Chicago. We beat them all the time. Then we got another opponent. And then we're going to finish up, well, beating Detroit. So might as well get the ball rolling here. See you at the end of the year, Green Bay. You'll probably beat us. Oh, intermission.
Playoffs?
You just had to do that, didn't you?
I did. See you in a minute, guys.